His name was Larry Tilden Bennington. When he was hired on the police department, July 1st of 1970, they hired 3 Larrys on the same day. So Larry Bennington became Benny. He was in Vietnam in the Army Security Agency. Listened to the radio, took all the information where the Vietnamese were, transferred it to the guys on the ground. Also, he could not tell anybody until I think probably sometime in the 80s when they disbanded it. His parents didn't even know where he was when he was in the military. He could read people. He had a lot of lives that he was in charge of, basically, with doing the radio transmissions. If he gave somebody the wrong coordinates as to where the bad guys were, it would have caused a lot of trouble, a lot of death, and he saw his fair share of that.
Cruiser 1, mid-clearance on DL.
Master Sergeant Larry Bennington has been an Arvada police officer for more than 42 years. His job as a soldier helped prepare him for it.
I learned a lot about life and death.
So this is the story of why he decided to become a cop. He was working at a local grocery store as a teenager. The store got robbed. He chased the criminal across the field and caught him for the Denver Police Department. So that's when he decided he wanted to be a cop. That's what he looked like when he started on the police department. That's me on the police department, probably 19. When we met, I was a complaint clerk for the city of Arvada, which we answered the telephones whenever a call came in, either for the police department or the fire department. So we met here as I was telling him what to do, where to go. He started in 1970. He worked every department in the police department, was a supervisor of every place except for internal affairs. And while he was in traffic division, they had a new guy come in, Dave Snelling.
There's no way that Gwen could explain the impact that Benny had on so many people, on so many levels. And the thing about Benny is that it's truly 1 in a million. Unfathomable the amount that he did. He took military, he took the law enforcement, and the meaning that when you join either one of those, you become something bigger than yourself. He lived it. It wasn't just while the uniform was on, it was while he was doing Race a Cop and everything else in his life.
I was a primary part of the Arvada Race Cop program. We did that for 10 years, and that was a lot of fun. I had a lot of officers involved, and we had a great time with that, but everyone was willing to donate that time to the cause.
At Vandermeer Speedway, they had a Race a Cop high school drags on Memorial Day and Labor Day. Anybody that had a legal driver's license in high school could race, and they would race against the cops. It meant a lot to the community and to Benny and the police department. He would they had kids that couldn't read, they had kids that couldn't do math. Benny went in and he said, okay, if you're gonna change the oil in your car, how many quarts do you need? And how much oil is that? And I don't remember anybody not passing their classes and graduating after having him tutor them. He always felt that there was always something good about everybody. Some people, you couldn't see it, they didn't show it, but it was there.
Like every good leader, Master Sergeant Bennington would change his style a little bit or his leadership abilities to match those that he was mentoring or supervising. You could find officers that had started that he had already been here 20 years and younger officers gravitating towards him because he had that ability to relate. And that is something incredible in law enforcement that needs to occur, is that supervisors or even trainers in the field need to mold their teaching skills to match that of the learning ability of new officers.
They had some problems here within the police department, and they were having troubles with the supervisors on the graveyard shift. Benny had already been past the time that he could have retired. They called him into a staff meeting and said, "We would like you to go to graveyard shift." He was working days. He had weekends off. Perfect. He says, "Let me go home and talk to Gwen about it." Me. Came home and I said, "It's fine. If that's what you want to do, do it." His last year on the street was his best year, most exciting year. But when he said that he was going to graveyard shift, he had people requesting to transfer to graveyard just to be able to work with him.
Benny went back and made sure that the culture of the Arvada Police Department was instilled with those new officers who usually work graveyards, which changed this department for at least a decade or better. And he didn't blink. And there was other sergeants that offered to go to graveyards when Master Sergeant Bennington was asked to go to graveyards and help and work on mentoring and shaping culture amongst new officers. But I believe he was 60 years of age when that was asked.
He retired in 2013. He came down with early onset Alzheimer's in 2015 and had a long road after that. Passed away 1 year ago this week. When he passed away, it was Valentine's Day. Still hurts bad.
He's a cornerstone of the department. I mean, really, to have worked that long, to have had a military career, college, he exemplifies the culture of this department.
I really don't know how to describe what service is. Service is giving. He gave himself to everyone that he met, and especially to me. That was his job. That was his job, and his job in Vietnam was to take care of people. His job at the police department was to take care of people. That was just him, to take care of people.